Hey guys, Patrick Johnston here, Go Dominican Life. We're on site today at Vibe for an update of the progress of Phase 2. As you've seen in past videos, we have 8 villas constructed in Phase 1. We are now putting together 8 villas in Phase 2. And we're in the building, which is Phase 2, Building 2 first, because I want to show you the base of the entire building. So let's turn around and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So over here, so all the columns have been put in place for Building 2. And now our rebar crew from the Capitol are here, and they're building out all the base and all the individual, the platea, or the engineered slab with the rebar in it. They will take approximately the rest of this week and Saturday to finish out the rebar structure on the ground level. All of these columns will be tied into the structure that they're putting on the ground level. And I would say by early next week, Tuesday or so, or Wednesday, we will have our inspections for the rebar for this building in Phase 2. At that point, we'll be ready to organize the rest of the platea, or the ground level, the engineered slab, so that we're getting ready for pouring concrete on this level. It's very important for that to occur. It ties in the pool structure with the uprights, and then of course with the base. And then immediately following that, literally within 24 to 48 hours, block walls and vertical construction happens on the ground level. So now we're going to head over a bunch of strings that are here, and we're going to head over and see the process and progress of Phase 2, Building 1. So follow me. Now it may look funny, I said it looks like tripwires, but these are the guidelines for the level of the platea. So they're very hard to see, so you have to just watch. Okay. It's whatever day it is today, August 19th, 2:40 in the afternoon. Look at the sky. It's gonna pour in a few seconds. So let's go over to Phase 2, Building 1, which we're well on our way now. We're gonna show you a bunch of aerial photos with the drone so you can see all the way through it, but we're also gonna walk all the way through it too, including up to the top floor. Now, I'll say this of recent times. These buildings, in my opinion, are over engineered in a good way. There is so much rebar throughout this entire structure for very good reasons, but also for very, very good reasons. Just as the same as when we built the base of the project overall, we raised the overall height of the entire project by a couple feet so that we are not in a flooding position either. So those are solid points. So as we walk through, the ground level, electrical, plumbing, interior walls, as well as all of the stucco work are in place. You know, it's that smooth stucco rather than the gritty style that you see in older construction. So these structures have various forms of in Phase 2, a slightly larger backyard area between the end of the pool and the exterior wall. I was just mentioning that off camera with Tommy. It goes anywhere between 6 feet and 18 feet beyond the pool, like in a pie shape like this, in Phase 2. Let's go over to the upstairs area. So come on with me. All right, so all the stucco work is starting on the second floor, as you can see. And all the electrical rough-in, the plumbing rough-ins are all happening at the same time. So the crew just keeps working all the way through the project like this. So in terms of manufacturing villas, we're now running around 2 months with the crew further ahead than in the past, simply because of repetition, which helps a lot as we proceed through a project of 52 villas. The first 8 were figuring out all the simple little things to make sure the manufacturer manufacturing is stronger. So as you can see now, Tommy, we're going to go up on the roof in a few minutes, but this is the platform for the roof structure. Rebar is going on top of it right now. And then these joists, once the rebar is in and we pour concrete on the third floor, which is the roof of the villas, these support beams hold the slab for about 10 days while it cures. And then once that curing process time frame is done, joists come down, the wood structure of plywood and supports, we pull those down. All the wood is recirculated, reused in our system. And then the interior walls on the third floor, which we're standing now, will be installed. So let's walk down. We got to go one villa over and then up 3 levels and jump on the roof. Okay, follow us. Okay, so now we're magically like this on top of the roof of Building 1, Phase 2, right here. So this is a group of 4, and the next building is also a group of 4, but I wanted to show you what we're doing here. So all of this, the crew that's here, all of this, these are called losas. So these are raised for now, but Tommy, if you look, you show down here, they're then inserted and filled with concrete to form your, to form part of the columns, which are over here, right? And then providing the structural integrity to the overall gray box structure. So all of this will be sunk down into the allotted space, I would say in the next day or two. And the guys that were in the other building doing the ground floor, they will switch and they'll come up to the roof line here to put, then once these are lowered, they'll put the rebar on the main slab, if you will, for the roof line. So let's walk down and we'll see what we're talking about. You can imagine working directly in the sun on the third floor and tying in every single piece by hand. They cut it, they haul it up, and then they tie it all together all by hand. So if we're walking over here, we're going to see Phase 2, Building 2. Which is right here. So as I mentioned, the guys that are currently on the lower level, building the grid system on the main slab of Building 2 of Phase 2, will be coming up to the first building of the roof, literally in the next couple of days, to then start this process here. So by the middle to end of next week, the slab on Phase 2 Building 2 will be poured, and the main roof slab on Phase 2 Building 1 will be poured. Try that 6 times, saying that. And then of course off in the distance here, we have Phase 1, Buildings 1 and 2. That's 2 groups of 4. So that identical building is what we're building right here by way of the structures. Now in the center, right here, Tommy, we will have about 30 additional 2-level, 2-bedroom, 3-bath villas with private pool. Basically the same style of design, but just 2 levels versus 3, and 2 bedrooms versus 3 as well. And those we have just started to go on pre-sale, starting at $279,000 for a 2-bedroom, 2-level, and they are center focused with pools butting back to back, and fill up the entire center of the project. Now during that construction period, we will wall off that area so that they won't bother the already delivered Phases 1 and 2. But Phase 3 is our beginning stages now for pre-sales for that area. So I think without further ado, I think we've covered it. We've talked about the ground, the benefits, the integrity of the rebar and why, the design that you've seen both in Phase 1 and now in Phase 2. We're here. All 24 of these villas, I think we have 1 left to go. A 3-bedroom, 3-level is on the market now at $329,000. And it's still a great bargain. You can't get this level of construction on a per square meter or per square foot basis for this price anywhere in Las Terrenas. I can tell you that. Look it up yourself. Ask anyone. It's a fantastic value. But I think you got to come here to see it. I want you to see exactly what we do, what we offer, the proximity. Look, you can see the ocean from this roof. So we're about 300 meters from the ocean. Everything is in walking distance of here for restaurants and banks, the veterinary clinic, bars, discotheques, everything. And if you want, you don't need a car here. You just need a scooter, Pasola, or a quad to get around. So I'm Patrick Johnston. Come check us out. We're here at Vibe Residences, beautiful Las Terrenas, right in the center of the town. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.